Hey Jags fans, it's Jaguars forever here. Yesterday, the Jacksonville Jaguars got a 30-29 1-point win in overtime over the Las Vegas Raiders. After, the Raiders went for two to try to win the game, but luckily Devon Hamilton was able to knock the ball away, and, we escaped Vegas with a 1-point win. And, I know a lot of people will say, we should have won this game by more, and honestly, I thought we would too, but when you factor that already going into the game, we didn't have Devin Lloyd, Eric Murray, Brenton Strange, Travis Hunter, and then during the game, Trayvon Walker got ejected. De'Ami Brown went out with a concussion. Jordan Lewis went out with a shoulder injury, and BTJ was out briefly with an ankle injury. We were just depleted with injuries, especially at the wide receiver position. But nonetheless, even though we had all those injuries, we still managed to squeak by. Could the defense have made it a little less stressful by getting a stop? Yeah, but at the end of the day, Devon Hamilton made the game-winning play, and we got out with the win. That's the most important thing. In my book, a win's a win. I don't care if we win by 1 point or 50 points. A win is a win, and that was the difference between being 5-3 or falling to 4-4. But yeah, 5-3 now. Got that momentum and confidence from getting that win yesterday. We go on the road next week to take on the struggling 3-5 Houston Texans, who we've already beaten. And also, they could end up being without C.J. Stroud, who went out with a concussion yesterday. But yeah, but overall from yesterday, I really liked after Trevor threw that interception, I really liked how he bounced back, and I believe we scored on our last 6 straight possessions. He was as clutch can get, so I want to just give him a shout out for that. Of course, Cam Little breaking the NFL record with a 68-yard field goal. That was amazing to see. So happy for him and glad he got that opportunity to do that. And also because, he's been struggling, so it's a big, confidence booster for him. So that was great to see. And yeah, just overall, just a gritty, good win. Because like I keep saying, Jags of old would have probably lost that game. So at the end of the day, like I said, a win's a win. We're 5-3 now. We move on to Houston next week, who's been struggling and, banged up with injuries as well. And my hope is, honestly, that hopefully, Gladstone's able to trade for a receiver and maybe even 2, honestly. And hopefully, brings a safety and a D tackle and maybe a tight end. But yeah, like I said, the Jaguars get the 30-29 win. We're 5-3 now. And like I said, we're on to Houston next week. So, yeah, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Jags content. Go Jags, baby.